see. Hello, hello. Test the mic for me, Chris. Okay. Now, guys. Oh, excuse me. We are here in Paris hotel room. You can kind of see the strip a little bit back there. That's our view. Bellagio fountains. A little foggy. Hang on. All right. All right. So we are here. Bellagio behind, right back here. Hey guys, welcome. Microphone is all good to go. So we're in the hotel room here at Paris. I'm going to show you our room a little bit here in a second. Again, Christine doesn't want to be on camera. I'll give you guys a quick tour of the room real fast. Hey Lisa, how's it? Welcome. Show you guys our room. So this is just a standard, this is something new. So this is Paris, Las Vegas. They have a mini bar in the room, which I thought was very interesting because other than Caesar's Palace, I've never seen a mini bar in any of the Caesar's hotel rooms. So that was definitely interesting. We're here for one night. See, we have I always talk about, we bring our own coffee pot from home. Use our coffee, some snacks and things that we bring. And one thing that I really like about Caesar's rooms is that here is the hey Aaron, hello, hello. You get a refrigerator in the room, so that's always a bonus. So this is Paris. I guess I just do a fast room tour since we're here. This is the entrance. There's a bathroom. So rooms in Paris, you get a little tub, but then you get the big showers, big steam showers too here, which is it's nice. Again, here's a thing. I know I'm a nerd. There's Carlos. Carlos, what are you doing, Bubba? There's Carlos over here. What are you doing, bub? All right, so very easy to grab those snacks. I know. That's why we bring. Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg. Yeah, I just responded to your comments this morning. It's so great to run into you guys and learn about where you guys are from and all that and what brings you down here. So, just so you know, Greg, we did make Diamond again on that 10 times multiplier day that we saw you. So we wound up getting almost 500 tier credits. So that translated to 5,000 with the 10 times. So officially, you got it too? Yep, awesome. Congratulations. Yeah. So this is our view for the day. We came down for just one day because it's September. And September weather in Vegas can be kind of wacky. It can be cooler. Like last night up by our house, it was just in the low 70s in the evening. But today it's going to be 95 and full sun. So we wanted to come down and we just booked a last minute one-nighter here at Paris so we could hang out at the pool and just kind of take advantage of the heat and the summer months here. Hey, Aaron from Nova Scotia. Well, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So let's get to it. There's a lot going on here in Vegas. So let's start with the weather, like we always do, and then we'll talk about some news, and then we'll talk about some events that are going on this weekend. And I'll leave you guys have a view of the Bellagio fountains there. All right, so it is flooding and monsoon season right now. I'm sure you guys, if you guys watch this live or watch our channel, you know that we talk about the weather all the time, and it's been nuts. So it's supposed to be dry for the rest of this week, this weekend, and all of next week. And we're getting back up to triple digits. We're going to be in the 100s by the end of this week and into the weekend. And no chance of any rain in the forecast. So it looks like it's going to be dry for at least the next couple of weeks here in Vegas, which is good. So we'll be having some more pool days down here on the Strip. And if we see you guys, please say hello. If anybody sees us, love to catch up with you guys. So let's see. So let's talk about the news. We're going to start with Raiders. Josh Jacobs who is now sporting the number 8 with the Raiders, is going to be staying, which is no surprise. They really couldn't afford to lose Josh Jacobs. So let's talk about casinos and how there's been some chatter. And Greg, you and I spoke about this last week about the machines kind of being tight. And I've been seeing some comments on some of our other videos about Flamingo tightening up their machines and folks just really not winning as much. And so this should be no surprise to any of you guys. The casinos here in Vegas set a record in July. They set a record for the month of July and for a single month in the year of 2023. $1.4 billion of revenue. Casinos here in Vegas raked in just in the month of July. 1.4 billion. That's crazy. And it's because you're not hearing about a lot of people winning jackpots these days, which is really interesting. So I guess congratulations to them, right? If everybody won, I've always said this and I'll say it again, if everybody always won jackpots, Vegas would not exist. So that's the way it goes. So let's see. Nick Swardson announced dates here in Vegas. Now, it's not this weekend, but this was just announced and tickets are on sale now. That's the guy he's in all the Adam Sandler movies. Nick Swardson, he plays various characters. But he's always has a leading role. I mean, he's always one of the main characters in the Adam Sandler movies. So he's going to be here. Casinos can't tighten machines. I know they cannot go in there. But who knows? In the month of July, record visitors, record revenue and profits for the casinos. So I don't know. Let's see. The Bourbon Street Parade has now opened. Bourbon Street Parade Restaurant and Bar is going to open at the Grand Bazaar Shops. There's no date set, but it's going to go under Giordano's where Starbucks used to be. No word yet on the Redneck Riviera that's there at the Grand Bazaar Shops. But Ole Red is coming along nicely. Like, it's amazing. Once they got the foundation in place and redid the sign there on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo, it's going up. Like, every time we come into town, it's almost like there's more. And I know, obviously, they're working on it all the time, but it's really been like an expedited pace. I'm sure that they definitely want to be open before Formula One in the middle of November. So that's about 6 weeks from now, guys. No, about 12 weeks, 12, 13, 14 weeks from now. So they really have to hustle if they want to get that thing done. So we'll see. Keep you guys updated on that. There's going to be a second location of Wise Guys Comedy Club that just opened up at Town Square. Now, Town Square is over there on the corner of Sunset and Las Vegas Boulevard. It's right by the airport. Actually, a lot of people will hang out at Times Square, do some shopping, eat, and hang out over there before catching their flight out of town. Very popular place and a lot of opportunities. Let's see. Wolfgang Puck's Lupo at Mandalay Bay has shut down. He's going to open a new restaurant at the same place called Karama over there at Mandalay Bay. So Lupo is gone, shut down. Another restaurant is going to be opening in its place. And of course, I don't know if you guys can see from here, but if you can see the road, I can see it. I mean, I'm looking at the same stream, but you see how it's kind of empty? Las Vegas Boulevard is kind of empty. Now, mind you, it's 12:35 on a Wednesday afternoon and 95 degrees. You see just a couple people. Well, you probably can't see the people walking, but like right now, there's no cars on Las Vegas Boulevard. That is because there is so much construction and so many lane closures on and around the strip that people are just not driving on Las Vegas Boulevard. I know rideshare, there's somebody running across the street. You can't see him, but dummy. Rideshare is actively avoiding Las Vegas Boulevard. So if you're coming to town this weekend, or actually anytime up until November, you can really expect to pay more for rideshare. You're going to pay more for taxis, and you're going to be waiting a lot longer. I spoke with someone that said it took them about an hour and a half to get from New York, to downtown Fremont Street, to Fremont Street Experience. Now, if you guys have ever done that drive, that's like 15 minutes max, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the route. I mean, you can drive straight down Las Vegas Boulevard and get down there in 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the traffic. It took them an hour and a half to get from New York, New York to Fremont Street Experience and in a ride share. So that's one of the reasons why the rideshare drivers are actively avoiding the strip. Because why do people love rideshare so much? Because it's a fixed rate. So you get a low rate and you're in that car for 2 hours, hour and a half, whatever it is, that driver is not making any money. So they're just actively avoiding working around Las Vegas Boulevard. So that means when you're trying to get a lift from the airport to your hotel, you're going to be waiting at the airport a lot longer than you would have in the past. And prices are higher. All right, so what's going on this weekend? So first Friday, if you guys tuned in last week, you would have seen it was just a monsoon season here in Vegas. So first Friday last week, obviously, was canceled. That's a big event that happens probably in a lot of you guys' towns or metropolitan areas, cities will have a first Friday. It's pretty common now throughout the country. The one down here happens in the Arts District. That's around 18 Bin and Taverna Costera down there in the Arts District. That was shut down last week. I mean, it was just torrential rains. You guys saw all the social media. It was really nuts. So that's been rescheduled to this Friday in the Arts District. And you know what? It's a really fun event. You have different food vendors, different booths. There was live music everywhere. It doesn't cost anything to get in and just be a part of it. You can just walk around the Arts District. It's something different to do while you're here in Vegas. I say this all the time. I'll say it again. We do not earn anything. There's no monetary exchange. We don't get paid to endorse any event or venue. I just think it's really cool, and it's a cool part of Vegas that a lot of people that come to visit don't explore. Hope all is well. Hey, Lewis, thanks for tuning in. Everything's good. Everything is good. Take a look out. It's a beautiful day here in Vegas. We're here at Paris, and this is the view from our room. We have Bellagio fountains, Bellagio right across the street right there. And a little bit to the left, we do have a little pinch of the tower right there. So pretty nice view here. And right down there is the pool where we're going to be. And as soon as we're done with this, we're changing and heading down to the pool. There's the pool right there. Doesn't look like it's too busy either. So we're just down here for a one-nighter. So yeah, so first Friday down there, let's see, Santana is over at House of Blues on September 8th. Van Morrison is going to be over at the Backed Theater. That's this weekend, September 6th through the 9th. Now, the Backed Theater, that's the old Zappos Theater over there at Planet Hollywood in the Miracle Mile Shops over there, which is just a great venue for music. Luke Bryan is over at Resorts World Las Vegas. That's September 8 and 9. And I'll tell you what, once these performers stop coming to Resorts World, like these residencies end, like Katy Perry's, for example, in November, I don't know what they're going to do at Resorts World because that place is a ghost town. Absolutely beautiful, but there's just nobody there. People are just not going there, which is really too bad because it's a beautiful, beautiful property. Let's see. Playboy Cardi is going to be at the Grand Garden Arena. That's going to be on September 9th. Daniel Tosh at Mirage on September 8 and 9. Ed Sheeran, that's going to be a huge one, at Allegiant Stadium on September 10th. So that's going to be nuts. If you guys are down here this weekend, it's going to be nuts around Allegiant Stadium because of that Ed Sheeran concert. And of course, that's just kind of the big things coming into town. Oh, I almost forgot Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga and her jazz and piano show. That's not her regular. This is, I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you haven't, look it up. She does just kind of like the Globe at Resorts World. It's amazing. It is. There's just nobody there. It's a beautiful property. I don't have anything negative to say about Resorts World other than it's an energy drain because there's no one there. So, when you see like roulette tables and everybody's cheering, it's a big crowd, most people, I should say, I'm one of those people. I want to be part of the action. Like I want to get in there and see if I can gamble with those guys. And they're just having so much fun and there's so much energy. Resorts World is the complete opposite. You go in there excited and happy and you kind of leave like you want to take a nap. because it's just a total energy drain. So Lady Gaga is doing her thing over at the Dolby Theater. Dolby Theater that's the one inside of Park MGM. And again, I always mention this, Park MGM is the only non-smoking property on the Las Vegas Strip, 100% non-smoking in that property. So again, I mentioned these shows because these are some of the bigger ones, but you still have, all of your Cirque shows are in town. David Copperfield, Chris Angel, Mad Apple, all of your Cirque shows. The show over at the Wynn is back. So there's all of that stuff that's always happening here in Vegas. So I always say there's something for everyone as far as what your interests are and for any budget. I mean, you can catch a magician matinee for 10 to 15 bucks. Now, is it going to be an A-list magician or an A-list act? Absolutely not. But you know what? We've been to so many of them, and they're still a lot of fun. They can be a lot of fun, and you can catch a matinee. You have family-friendly shows and events. You have adults only. There's definitely something for everyone. And there are some new exhibits here in town that have opened up that are really cool for all ages, that are always happening also. All right, guys. Happy everyone. Hey, Jesse. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Tracy. Thanks for tuning in. That's it, guys. This one's kind of down and dirty. We're going to run. Again, this is our view. We're at Paris here for a quick one-nighter. So I'm going to be putting up some shorts here throughout the day. Down at the pool, I'm going to record a little short. I'm going to post it here on our YouTube. So I don't know if you guys pay attention to our feed, but I'm going to try to do as many shorts as I can today while we're here for just a 24-hour stay. Really focus on the pool, some eating, and of course some gambling later on. So I'm going to be, I hope I don't annoy anybody with all the shorts, but here I'm going to be posting, and I'm going to also be posting on our Instagram, and that's Ninth Island Connection, on our stories there. So if you want to follow our trip here in Vegas for the next 24 hours, stay tuned to our shorts feed here on YouTube and our stories on Instagram. That's Ninth Island Connection. I always end this with nothing but gratitude for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in every Wednesday with us here on this live. Thank you for saying hello when we see you here in town. We just love that. It's so awesome, and we appreciate you guys so much. And we'll see you next time.